Yo, he broke his head. Yo, that's raps. Oh.
Welcome to Super Late at 368. I'm your host, Gabe Olivero. Wow, Gabe Olivero. Gabe Olivero, and with me today is the veteran writer for this. Yo, what is good with my words today? The Chipotle got me leaning. I'm too cozy right now.
What was your order? What was your order?
So before that, we have our other co-host, Bijan from The Verge, back again. He was off last week. He ran into some Decepticons on his way on a trip, but he's back now. But my order, I had a sofritas bowl with some brown rice, some beans, a little bit of guac. Guac was free today.
Okay. Guac was free today. Was it just free for you? Or?
Yo, they just sent me like a coupon. I think, somebody's looking out for me in heaven. Like, yo, here's this guac. How are you, Bijan? How's it been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. It's been a couple weeks. I was out of town for a minute. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little tired. It turns out I didn't get to take a whole vacation because I had to work. There's a lesson there. I don't know what it is.
Work-life balance.
Work-life balance. Yeah, I'm glad to be here though. This is fun. This is a game. This is a game to me. This is my gaming.
This is your game to you. Wow.
It's a game to me.
Perspective.
How are you doing? How's your
it was great. I mean, nothing too crazy. It's it's the same thing kind of every week, but I'm now juggling three balls now. Like I've up.
Okay. All right.
This has been a 6-week journey getting to the 3-ball juggle. And also, just so you know, I am Holly Peppermint in Twitch chat right now. Holly left her account in there, so I'm just gonna, cancel Holly. No, let me not do that.
Wow.
But no, whole week was great. Can't complain. A lot of stuff happened this past week. I know, like prior weeks, the news has kind of been dead here and there with gaming, but we've had a lot of news. I mean, I don't know if you want to take us through the beginning of the run.
Yeah. I do want to take a minute and just have a quick moment of silence for the three streamers we lost last week to suicide. Wreckful, Alana, and Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Sad shit, man. I don't know. It's like life is hard, and I think we should start by acknowledging that.
Yeah, last week Byron was the first person to take his life, and when we started the show, you weren't here. I kind of went off a little bit just because I don't have a direct personal relationship with Byron, but I know of Byron. I watch his content. I have Colin, who's my friend, is friends with Byron, so I was especially like the nature on how his thing was caused and triggered. It was just like a very terrible situation. And also, it was I forgot who I was speaking to. There's a person who works specifically in esports, I guess in mental health or like some area in there, and he was saying that whenever somebody commits suicide, it's kind of like a trigger for other people to start committing suicide.
Yeah.
So I just hope that this doesn't, snowball until now we have more people, going down this path and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna drop in the National Suicide Hotline, number right in chat.
There you go.
Yeah, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. So if you need help, reach out. People want to help you. They love you. You're here for a reason. Anyway, that's a weird transition, but we got news to talk about. And also, you want to stick around for the news, right? Like stuff keeps happening. This is arguably the most exciting time to be alive in the last 100 years. So
I don't know about that, but
yeah, okay, all right. It's big though. It's big.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have some news stories. First, Sony has invested $250 million into Epic Games, which means Fortnite will never die. It's cool. It's just that's it. Like we're just gonna be Fortniting forever on every console. It's also a minority stake, so it's I think Tencent bought a stake in Epic Games earlier in 2012 for a significantly less and significantly more of the company. But yeah, we're stuck with Fortnite. That's exciting. They may also make the Unreal Engine and a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, with the Epic thing, they're like the most important developer of the last 5 years now at this point, just because 100%. Everything they've done, how they've changed everything up. And I'm pretty sure Tencent didn't really know what they were buying into back in 2012. They're probably, that's a great engine. And, every game pretty much uses the Unreal Engine. But, I'm pretty sure they're like this, that was a great investment. But maybe we could have got more. But the Sony one is interesting to me because it's like, Sony's buying into Epic, and Sony right now currently is still all about its exclusivity and being exclusive to like what it does and keeping things in the Sony ecosystem, the PlayStation platform. Is this going to affect potential Epic games maybe having crossplay?
I don't think so. I don't think so because, like, again, Sony won the last console war pretty handily, I think, and we still got crossplay. Like, they still agreed to do crossplay
Begrudgingly, it wasn't like they wanted to.
But still, I don't know that relationship is going to change. Like, I think it's still going to be begrudging by every party. But like now that we have a Fortnite, I don't see that kind of crossplay going away. In fact, I see it. I see that as a trend that's going forward. Also, Evan Hirsch points out in chat that this feels like a Sony corporate decision, not a PlayStation one, which I think is dead on. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with. I don't think it's going to affect anything really in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
I assume it's going to give Sony some extra consideration from Epic developers, perhaps, and like making the game run really well on PS5.
You get your updates first,
yeah, but I think Sony's seen the light on crossplay. I hope. Fingers crossed.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Next up, we have Ninja. Ninja's back, folks. He's relevant again. He has left Mixer. Ninja has left the building. Good for Ninja. His first stream, I think, post Mixer was on YouTube. Did you watch that game?
I did. I had saw that. Who was it? Oh, it was Harris Heller. He had made a tweet about it, right? He was like, because somebody had said, "Oh, Ninja had like X amount of people in his stream when he first had Mixer," and then Harris was like, "Oh, right now he's got like 17K or 20K sitting in his stream right now, just waiting for him to go live."
Yeah.
And then it just like the minute he went live, I think he got upwards to 164K. Don't quote me on that number.
I think
167 right there.
I think it's the max.
Yeah, when I first got in, it was 137K, and I was like, all right, cool. I just wanted to see him stream. He was just playing Fortnite with the boys as always. Dr. Lupo, I believe Tim the Tap Man was there.
Love it. It's wholesome content.
The team, the Fortnite squad, the content crew.
At this point, it really feels nostalgic to watch them play together. I'm just like, that's great. Just like an earlier era of gaming.
But they always play together. That was the funniest thing. Is like they moved.
But it feels different. It feels different. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting because my theory on this is like Ninja doesn't have a contract yet.
No, of course.
Like that's the thing, and it's like I don't think anyone's going to pay Ninja for a contract. I think we're at the post contract stage because
done.
like Mixer started the streaming war, like the streamer war. Like Mixer like signed Ninja and started everybody grabbing streamers exclusively, and now they're all waiting to see how those decisions pan out. Mixer is now dead. Shroud and Ninja have been reportedly paid out of their contracts, and now they're just sort of free agents. But I don't see anybody, like I don't see Twitch jumping in. I don't see YouTube jumping in. Although I'm sure YouTube is behind the scenes like helping Ninja out.
Of course.
And like I don't see Facebook. I mean I guess Facebook Gaming did offer to like buy
double his contract,
right? Yeah.
They were gonna so that was gonna be he would have got I think anywhere between 40 to 60 million on his contract.
It's so smart that but I think thought experiment. You're Ninja.
All right, yeah.
POV, you're Ninja.
Yeah.
2 contracts are before you. One is a pile of money. It is $30 million. The other is you have to stream on Facebook Gaming and it is $60 million. Which do you choose?
I'm taking the $60 million. I don't give a damn about whether my visibility on Twitch is a thing. Personally, it's like when you're Ninja.
I think I would choose just like the 30 mil and walk away, just because like you're still free to do the thing. Like I don't know. I mean, it's like he's never. It's a hard decision. I think Tyler is doing the right thing personally.
I mean, it's like the option was like she had his choice between, let's say if they were going to offer a contract, it was going to be between either YouTube or Facebook. I don't think Tyler was going to go back to Twitch at all based upon how the way they handled his departure. So it was also like,
also the way they handled like while he was there. Don't think that man got enough support.
So it was just like, why would I go back to you? And even if you gave me money, like I'm not like it's kind of like I'm for sale to you, which is it's just like a weird thing. I think like to go ahead and agree with you that there's not going to be any more contracts. I think that the YouTube one is the most natural fit. He's always seemed like a YouTuber in his presentation. It's weird. But I also think like he's probably waiting it out and is like gonna negotiate a different contract in a couple years for bigger money. You know what I mean? Like, it's just and he's like able to just take all the time that he wants now. He bought himself freedom. Like that contract bought him freedom because now he doesn't have to stream for money because he's got $30 million fucking dollars. Like, we got Strawberry Yogi who said 30 mil and freedom with your content is more compelling, to be honest.
I think so too. Because also like what you take 10 mil. you invest it, you're just sitting on piles of cash. Like the money starts multiplying. You know what I mean?
Oodles of money. Oodles of money. I mean, it's just like the limitations in his content, right? I was like, okay, you'll have to stream on Facebook. But I'm pretty sure that the same kind of deal they gave Disguised Toast, where it's like you can do other things on other platforms, and just the gaming aspect remains on Facebook. I don't think that's a really bad trade-off, in my opinion. Because like he's still gonna be able to do YouTube stuff.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. I also just think he probably is just tired of streaming, you know? Like,
Yes.
He's probably just like, yo, I want to take breaks. I don't want to have to be live every day. I can do whatever I want because I have fuck you money now. I mean, the other thing is like, I have to like think that the Facebook contract is still going to be there. You know what I mean? Like he's still Ninja. Nothing has really changed. Like even if he does do a couple like test streams elsewhere, like if he wants to go back to that deal, I am absolutely certain our boy Vivek Sharma, head of Facebook Gaming, is not going to say no.
Of course not. And then we also had a message from Evan again. He was like, that probably won't ever happen. In my opinion, this was a big point of discussion back in the early YouTube days, and YouTube ended up winning. The tech companies have too much leverage. Yeah, I think YouTube wins in 5 years. That's just like my estimate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think basically it's like I've been saying this, but I think Amazon's going to spin off Twitch. I think Twitch is because like Twitch and Amazon, does it make sense? Do we know?
It's just yeah. I mean, somebody told me like they've been able to like convert like products and stuff like that from Twitch, but it's like Amazon doesn't need Twitch. Google needs YouTube because of its ad product.
Well, also YouTube makes so much fucking money. It makes
so
so
much 30 billion in ad revenue for them.
Oh, it's ungodly.
Like
I think if YouTube had a marginally better live product, it would definitely work out. Like I don't know. I think I did once go to Google headquarters and ask the YouTube people. I was like, so how do your live notifications work? And they were like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know.
It's either it works or it doesn't.
But yeah, it's like the way the algorithm decides who sees the live notifications, and it's like, well, that's tough. That's tough. But it's just like I don't know. I think the streaming culture on YouTube is a little different. I don't know. I don't think we'll see like, you know, Amazon spinning off Twitch and then YouTube snatching Twitch up because that seems impossible.
Do it.
That would be tight, but it would be possible. But I think we're seeing some of this stuff in sort of miniature with Mixer folding, and then you know like all of those streamers either going to Facebook or Twitch, and the majority going to Twitch. I think is like anecdotally seems to be the case. But yeah, consolidation is the name of the fucking game in technology, man. It's bad for us. It's bad for us. I don't know.
It's good for the billionaires.
Good for the billionaires, bad for the little guys. But they did those Mixer partners dirty, I think.
Yeah, I mean a lot of those Mixer partners got handled dirty in the way like, you know, it came out of nowhere. There was no due like notice, and then they go and they say, hey, you're gonna go to Facebook Gaming if you want, and we'll give you like a $2,500 signing bonus, which is just like, all right, cool. Like, it's more than a stimulus check, but not great.
You spent so much time building an audience, and they're just like, hey, fuck you, $2,500, we're buying you out.
Well, like, what's been kind of nice based upon, and later on the show, we have Envade, who's former Mixer partner, now Facebook Gaming partner, coming on the show to have an interview. We've had Covent and Brittany recently, and they were talking about, well, from what I've seen from their switch to Twitch, which is their spot they chose, most of their audience has come over with them. So it's like that Mixer audience has nowhere else to go but just those. So I feel like there's like a good conversion rate between the platforms like swapping, just because now you have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, that I mean, again, consolidation, sort of bad. Yeah. Paul was coming in trolling in the chat saying Quibi or caffeine. Quibi, we'll get to. Actually, why not now? Quibi,
let's do it now.
Quibi lost. I think it was like 90% of the people who signed up for a free trial. I was one of them. Shouts to Quibi. Gabe, you downloaded Quibi. We supported the boy.
I downloaded it day one so I could watch my boy Jim Basco's show, Speed Run. Still going on, mind you, to this day. We're gonna have him on the show soon. A lot of things have come up where we got new guests and all that happening. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like a really not premium but premium YouTube Red. And I
mean, it's a bunch of just cast off stuff from like that, like studios had already rejected. I don't know, and it's also like the way they did it is super weird. Like you can't screenshot things, you can't really share the content. But I don't know. There's still I think Speedrun is pretty good. I know they just got a new correspondent. It seems like it's like, you know, I think a lot of people got paid a lot of money, and for that I am very happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, hey, for everybody who's working on a Quibi show, you're chilling right now. You're like, wow, this is great. 6 months, feet up. We'll see what happens, you know, when they reevaluate. But caffeine, I forgot. Do you have the specifics on the caffeine deal? Didn't something happen with that? Or
Oh man, I was covering them and I sort of fell off because it became press releases about underground rap battles, and I was like, that's
I think today
you
is
know
a show. Actually, it's happening today. They're underground rap battles. I got
yeah,
an
no,
email from that.
I'm sure, and I'm sure it's great. It's just not something that I'm like excited about necessarily. Like, not excited enough. I love underground rap battles. I've
Uh,
watched these things. However, it is not something I'm excited enough about to like download a whole new app, create a whole new fucking account, and then go watch. I don't know.
so
Like
the
it
info
seems
on that is your URL X Nomi. The Ultimate Rap Battle League presents. This is the show that they picked up with Drake when they signed Drake to the
Drake.
exclusive deal.
Yeah.
Is
No,
making
no,
its
no. They signed Drake to do this, which is not the same thing as signing Drake to an exclusive deal.
it's coming.
Just
Just to
to point that
clarify.
out.
Saturday, July 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Pacific time. If you're really interested in watching some rap battles, I mean, some of the rap battles on YouTube have been some of the most entertaining things I've ever seen all time. But I don't know if I'm going to Caffeine to consume that content. I mean,
They're still on YouTube, folks. They're
but
still
in
on
other
YouTube.
news, besides like Caffeine and Quibi, then just debuted a lot of their
yeah.
new product today. Not actual like clips from it, but they showed like some of their
Yeah, yeah.
hosts, the concepts.
I saw Sushi Dragon got a show.
Yeah,
Congrats
Sushi
to
Dragon
him.
got a
Get that
show.
fucking bag.
I saw. I was like, really, Sushi Dragon? I was like, okay, I'm with
Smart-
this.
That's the smartest content choice I have seen in a minute. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever caught his streams, but they're fucking great. There's
yeah,
so
brave
much
dude.
weird shit happening. Yeah, he's like kind of a cyborg. I don't know. At this point, he's like covered in his streaming rig is like it's like computers strapped to him and also computers in the background and just things are happening. It's
He is
amazing.
machine.
That
They're
dude is
mo-
a machine.
Their most interesting show I saw was it's gonna be featuring. I can tell you the host name. Give me like 5 seconds.
Yeah, Google it.
I literally just had it open a second ago.
Gabe
I'm
is
going to
typing.
Venn. I'm filling in time. Give me a second. Okay, I found
You
it.
know what? Control Shift T, baby. Come on.
Okay, so we have James Dash Patterson, who you may know from Riot Games, does a lot of the hosting for League of Legends, et cetera, et cetera. He has a show that is called Arcade Up. Is that what it? Venn Arcade Live, which based upon this description is going to be their own version of a late night show, and they're going to be having guest appearances, live performances, interactive gameplay with your favorite gamers, streamers, celebrities, athletes. It's just a late night show essentially. That's like the most interesting one out of.
You mean a competitor?
A competitor. We're going to be better, but it's just we're locked down by quarantine.
We are locked down by quarantine. We're at like 50% power. Our power levels are low
50%.
right now.
We're not even peaking right now, bro. Like this
Not
is
even
just
close.
we're just entering right now. Very entry. That was the most exciting thing. But other than that, I mean, hey, more competition's great. Gaming needs to grow up a little bit, and I think this is a step in the right direction. Quibi
Sure.
failed, so we'll see what happens.
Quibi did fail. You know, I'm happy for him, but Katzenberg is a fucking moron. I don't know. It's just like
I'm not getting
I have to say it,
canceled,
like
bro.
on this
I'm not
specific point, my dude
Ah.
swung and he missed. He swung and he missed. There is
Get him,
a
Disney. Get him.
there's a don't shut me down.
Yeah.
No one's at the door. No one's at the door. I'm good. They can't hear me. There was a really good piece in New York Magazine recently that was sort of a breakdown of the whole Quibi situation. And there's some really telling quotes from Meg Whitman. Was it Meg Whitman? Whitman and Katzenberg about like their references and why they thought this was the whole like this Quibi was the future. And it's like
Mhm.
it's just like they have no idea that the internet exists and has already
No.
served all of the needs. It is. It is.
I mean, like,
is that a Gabe emoji? Do we have a Gabe emote, bro?
I got a Gabe emote.
What?
No. That's the thing.
That's so sick.
Yo, I got an emote. Mama, I made it.
Whoa, drop the other one. Show.
No, spam emotes. I didn't even know that. How long
I
did tell
can't
you we got
face.
emotes?
Ah!
Yeah. You're
That's
the
the
only
only
one they.
Bro.
That's the best one. That's the best one. Yo, I got
Bruh.
an emote. That's fucking
go ahead and say it.
lit.
I got try-hearted here. I think
Yo, you gotta work hard on your emotes, Bijan. You gotta get your emote up there.
no, I'm pretty sure it's just they don't do emotes with black people because
Oh, you want to talk about that video they dropped today?
in a second. Well, actually,
Yeah, why not? We're already here.
why
We're
not?
already here. Why not? Why not? Why
See
not?
the video, folks. Did you see the video? It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. One of the greatest pieces of content, of tone deaf content I have ever seen in my life. Coming on the heels of LGBTQIA plus G's for gamers, Twitch put out a video for about the Black Lives Matter movement and the recent upsurge in fundraising on the platform.
Yes.
And folks, it was tone deaf as shit. It was like they were talking about lifting up Black creators' voices. They showed 2 Black creators and a bunch of white guys, which is all fine. I mean, it's like it's not the streamer's fault. Twitch just they swung and they missed. I was playing wiffle ball like last week, which is why I keep saying swing and miss because I was swinging and missing. Wiffle ball is harder than you remember. But yeah, it was weird. It was weird to see. I was like, huh. Talking about a lot of Black streamers.
Okay.
They were highlighting charity streams. They didn't highlight Cypher of Tyr, who raised nearly $350,000 on a single stream that got news coverage. And I was just like, huh, this feels funny. As a Black creator on Twitch myself. No, I'm good.
Zoom, do we have the actual trailer up still from Slasher's page?
I think he quote tweeted it. I don't know if we saved that. But it was very tone deaf. And it's just like, it's one of those things like
Matter of fact,
it's go on.
Keep going. I'm actually pulling up a tweet while you're talking.
Okay. It's just like it's the kind of unforced error that happens when you have an all-white marketing team where it's like, yeah, this actually looks good. It like the concept is solid, like the streamers are solid, but it's like you just forgot that, when you're talking about Black people, you have to include Black people.
Yeah, like
you missed it. Like it's easy.
Like Malik Forte had a tweet today. If you know who Malik Forte is, he was a former host of the OWL, the Overwatch League. He said this. He responded to the actual tweet, and he was like, "This is necessary because Twitch has said we hear you. Our goal was to demonstrate the importance of allyship, a message we didn't make clear. Only by working together can we create a position." I'm not gonna read the whole tweet, but I'll get to what Malik said. He said, "This is necessary." But let a Black person explain the importance of allyship. We are the ones that need it and can tell you why. After all, there are some things Dr. Lupo, whose message was great, which is what Malik said, cannot cover from his perspective. Because they only had 2 creators in there, 2 Black creators, and the rest of them were pretty much white. And originally I thought that, and I was just like, okay, let's entertain conversations. Let's see how they could have messed this up. Because I know a lot of people, when things were popping off, they were refraining from speaking publicly about it, particularly streamers, because they're like, I want my stream to be a place that avoids all this craziness in the outside world. And so I was like, maybe their tier 1 partners who were also Black didn't speak out about it. But I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I was just like, it's weird.
And also, it's like, yo, everyone did a charity stream. I don't know. Some of the creators that highlighted charity stream. Yo, I did a charity stream. I raised $23,000, and I was like, some of those people, I was just like, what? Well, okay.
Twitch, hit up Bijan.
It's like, Twitch, approve my partner application. Firstly, secondly, then we can talk. But no, seriously, there are so many people doing so much cool stuff. There's so many Black creators on the platform that are amazing. And it is such a swing. It's such a fucking L that they didn't fucking see that. I don't know. It's a little disappointing. I mean, I feel like it was also just the fact that it's an unforced error is the worst part. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't have to say anything. Everyone was fine.
They just came out of nowhere.
It sort of came out of nowhere, but it's also this is the problem with corporations generally. You know what I mean? It's like they try and address things in these brand safe ways that always fail because being brand safe is not morally correct. It's like capital. I mean, we can go into capitalism, morality, and how that stuff gets warped when money's involved. But the fundamental thing is PR companies or PR is not your friend. It doesn't speak for you. And it's this is just advertising, and it feels bad because they even got the advertising part wrong. Anyway, I don't know. I could go on for a while, but I won't. It's just
they'll try again apparently. So we'll see what happens with their next attempt to V2.
I do think it's good that they're going to try again. They're not just going to delete it. But I mean, there is one thing that I think is very important to remember. It's as a company that is specifically standing up for things, you have to do it all the way through. You have to do it with your chest. You cannot just half-ass it. You can't just put a bunch of white people on your Black people video. You know what I mean? And I think the faster they realize this, the better it'll be. And it's, I don't know. I won't go on. But I have a lot of feelings. Yeah, Gabe. Anything else?
Oh well, I mean, there's a lot more things that happen. I mean, I think that you summed up everything I would say or think of very beautifully, so I'm not going to add any more to that. I'm just going to sound like I'm parroting you at this point. But we had some other cool things that happened this past week.
We do.
Couple games got some shows, Bijan.
Couple games got some shows. It's true. Fallout is coming to your television. That actually sounds like it could be fun. I'm into
Trash.
And I mean, I never liked
Amazon
games,
Studios,
frankly,
bro. Amazon Studios.
Yeah, but they got money though. I mean, look, Amazon.
It was HBO.
No. So here's what you don't know. Amazon Studios has money and they're hiring good writers. Like my friend is on the Station 11 show, and
Mm.
it's like it's Amazon Studios, and it's like, maybe not. But I think basically like we'll see. Like it's the same like great writers moving across different properties. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think also like shows are lagging indicators, right? So anything coming out now was shot like a year ago and written like 3 years ago, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's not like. So I think it could be good. You know, I have some high hopes. High hopes. I'll at
I
least
mean,
tune into the pilot. You know.
I get it because we had The Witcher that was a massive success last year,
Yo,
or last winter.
I was
Uh,
rewatching that the other day.
yeah. Toss
Still
a
bangs, bro.
coin to your Witcher, oh plenty.
Yeah, do you see this? Do you see this thing? This case behind me? It's my ukulele. I was playing that song
I
on
heard.
stream.
I saw your
Yeah,
tweet
it
and everything.
was a mess.
How many
It's a
times did you
mess.
play it?
I played it once, no, twice. I might do it again. We'll
Every
see.
sub, wasn't it? Every sub you're gonna play the song.
Every
Okay.
10.
Every 10 subs. Nah, you gotta do every sub, not every 10. Every sub.
No, you don't.
That's how you get the sub spam, and then that's how you get the content. This man played Toss a Coin to Witcher 200,000 times. It's like, you know, you got a world record. I'm trying to help you brand right now, man. This is
helping me brand.
I'm helping you brand. Also, Tetris is getting a game show on smartphones.
Yes.
I'm about this.
I'm about that too. Yeah, HQ trivia, but it's Tetris. I'm into it. Good pitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
we saw the resurgence of Tetris with Tetris 99 that came on the Switch not that long ago, and everybody
Yo.
got the Tetris spam. Go ahead.
I played that the other day, and I was just like, "This is stressful, dude.
Oh yeah,
This is
One
insanely
v-
stressful. This is not fun."
1v99 Tetris, like it's sweat. If you
Yeah.
don't have a Switch, you can go on your computer and type in, I think it's tetris.io, and you can play Tetris online in a very similar
man.
fashion. I think up to maybe 10 or 15 players. So if you want to get that same experience but don't have a Switch, that's one thing you can do.
Holly's like Tetris gang, where you at?
Tetris gang, where you at? Some
Big rise
cool game stuff happened too, Bijan.
Yes. I want to talk about this because I'll leave the second one to you, but I want to take the first one, which
Okay, go ahead.
is super hot.
Not
It's
super
getting-
late.
Yes, not super late. Please don't get it twisted. Super Hot is getting a standalone expansion. Super Hot is one of the greatest games I've played. I mean, I played it in VR, which maybe like made it a little different, but
Mhm.
it's the game where when you move, time moves, and it's a puzzle game, puzzle shooter, with like a bunch of cool, like you're like throwing bottles and like it's amazing.
Mhm.
And so it's called Super Hot Mind Control Delete. It's coming out on the 16th of this month. But the coolest thing is like if you already own the game on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, etc., anything but the Switch, I think you'll get a free copy of the new game, and it's a whole new fucking game. I'm very Super Hot VR doesn't count though because apparently it's some standalone platform. I don't know, whole thing. There's articles about it. Just Google that. But new fucking Super Hot. Gabe, have you played Super Hot?
I have not played Super Hot at all. I've never even heard the game. When we were having our pre-production call, Bijan was so excited, and I was like, "What the hell is this Super Hot, man? I gotta play this game. Like, what?"
It's so great. Yeah. I'm gonna buy it for PlayStation because I played it on VR. I was consulting for some firms. Or whatever.
Oh, you were consulting.
Yeah, bro. I was doing
That's
VR
what it
consulting
was.
for Google and Intel back in the day.
Mhm.
And yeah, so we had a VR rig laying around, and I was like, "Oh, what is this thing?" And then I was a person. Holy shit, we got 10 gifted.
Whoa,
Woo!
Kenzie DK
going
with
off.
the fat 10, bro.
Oh,
Can we get a spam? Can we spam K in chat for the GOAT? Yo,
yeah. Wow.
yo.
Hey, come in real hot. I was enjoying talking about
Yeet.
Super Hot. What about this?
Yo, you know what? Yo, bring Kenzie on. That's the guest for this show today.
Yo, can we spam some Gabe faces in chat, please?
Yo, spam Gabe. Yo. Now you guys have Gabe faces.
Give me the Gabe face. Give me the Gabe face.
On top
but
of the go ahead. Sorry.
No, just to finish talking about Super Hot. It's very fun. You should play it. I think you'd actually really like it, Gabe, because it's short. It's a puzzle game. It's also a first-person shooter. It's great.
Mhm. Okay. Speaking of VR games, we have, to my very massive dismay, you have Half-Life Alyx mods coming. 6 cool Half-Life Alyx mods you can download now from Kotaku. I'm reading from a script, by the way, guys. This is not my normal cadence. The Half-Life Alyx toolkit.
It's not a script if it's a quote.
Whatever, man. It's not my words. Has only been out for a matter of weeks, yet creative gamers have already treated fellow fans to a variety of interesting and fun mods. From bowling to horrific mini campaigns, here is just a glimpse at the mods currently available for this juggernaut of a VR game. Really? That's how you wrote it, Kotaku? Juggernaut of a VR game. The new mods are Northern Star Bowling. I guess you're gonna be doing bowling in the Northern Star. Deep Inside. Don't know what that means. Definitely innuendo. Golden Eye 64 facility. That sounds lit. Crash Course. Sounds like I'm playing Crash Bandicoot, but probably not. Overcharge, not to be confused with Overcook. So maybe we're going to be doing some electricity work, and then Subsistence, which may have to do with sustenance. Probably have to do with survival of some sort. I mean, look, stop releasing mods. Can we just like get an actual Half-Life? I'm tired of these like, you know, filler games. You're doing the Square Enix Kingdom Hearts route where you make a whole bunch of games. Huh?
Half-Life 3 is confirmed, Gabe.
It's confirmed? You know? I don't know. Did they actually confirmed it? No, probably not. Did they? You playing with me?
Talk after stream.
We're talking. Oh. He's got leaks. He's got leaks.
Who knows? Who's to say?
Who knows? We don't know. We don't have somebody on the inside, you know. But I haven't played. I saw Half-Life Alex get played, or Alex, however you want to pronounce it, get played a couple times, and I never got to play myself because that VR kit is just like stupid expensive to play that game. Yeah. And if you're gonna play it, you need the gloves. You need to get that. You're buying it for that. You're not just gonna use a freaking Oculus or like a Samsung Gear or something like that. So yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I don't know. My friend bought it and was like, he spent a weekend freaking himself out playing this game. He said it was amazing. I also just started playing Half-Life 2 actually for the first time. And I was like, this game still slaps. It still holds up.
Dude,
so,
dude, 1 and 2. Great games, bro. Great games. I don't understand why we're waiting this long for number 3. But in other news, in streaming news, besides, we started with some streaming stuff earlier. There's an NBA bubble.
Yo, so I was thinking about this. This is the wildest shit I have ever seen. Disney is so afraid of losing money on this season of the NBA. They put the players in a bubble. Bubble boy, but real. Yeah. Holy shit.
Disney got that. Listen, I'm loving it right now. I just love the fact that it's being played at Disney. I love how they have hotels with like 3 side-to-side courts built inside the hotels. I'm excited.
They have them ranked by seeds. So the top seeds stay in the same hotel. Man, whew.
But in specific news for the actual streaming, I didn't know you were a big basketball fan, Bijan. Okay.
I was like, damn, this season might be lit. It might be lit.
So DeAndre Ayton, Myers Leonard, Josh Hart, and more are bringing gaming setups to NBA Restart. The NBA Restart is to the NBA Restart. What is this like? Zune?
I didn't write that.
Copy.
See, look.
The NBA, I guess the NBA Restart is just them like reactivating the NBA, and of course these players who have pretty much for the most part been gaming or streaming or doing anything of the sort, which a lot of sports players have been doing in their time off right now. Since they're going to be on the road now, they don't want to just drop all their hard work they've been working on because they've been building audiences and likes and such, et cetera. These players keeping up their grind. The restart is soon, and during quarantine, I already said that. Blah 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 blah. Specifically, let's see. Myers, Leonard, Aiden, I said there's two Leonards.
You sound like you're glitching out, bro. Yeah. Hold on. All right.
Yeah. You read it. No,
I'm not going to. A bunch of basketball players. Is ESPN on Twitch? Yes, it is actually. And our friend Aaron Ashley Simon streams for them sometimes. Anyway, Wednesdays. Yeah. So NBA players are bringing their fucking setups, their rigs, their gaming rigs into the bubble because they can't go without that sweet gamer fuel.
They need that.
It's incredible. But yeah, I don't know. I think the other thing that's like fucked up about the bubble, Whole Snack also says, I'm trying to get media clearance for the bubble to shoot photos, which Godspeed, my friend. That shit's gonna be a circus, and I cannot imagine this is going to work. The other thing is like, I was reading a piece in USA Today about it earlier because I was like, what the fuck is the NBA bubble? It can't be as dumb as I'm imagining. Lo and behold, it was. But the thing that's wild is like, they have like all of the workers that make Disney possible are not like, they have much less stringent standards for COVID testing. Like Disney's still paying sick days. They're taking temperatures, but a lot of it is self-reporting. And it's like, well, if you need money and you have to interact with the players, like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to get wacky, folks.
Hopefully everything goes good and LeBron gets a chip. Please.
Yes.
Also, if you guys didn't know, this past week, week before that on the last show, we actually previewed our Elgato Wave video on the show. The video is now live on our YouTube channel. The microphone I am using is the Elgato Wave 3. This is not a paid ad. Okay, we're just really great friends with the Elgato people. I've been using the mic for the past 2 weeks. I love it. It's great. Bijan's using the iconic Shure SM7B. I don't know if you guys hear that much of a difference between the two. This one is like substantially cheaper than that one, but
Very, very much cheaper. Yeah.
they both serve different purposes. Like this, I think is a great piece for podcasting like this, gaming, of course, anything that like is mainly like a one-person show. I think past that point, like you probably want something like the Shure because it'll lock out more of the background noise a little better. Or maybe there's some things in software you have to tweak on this to really get it to be where it needs to be for that kind of setting. But all in all, I would get this mic over that mic just because of portability and all that.
I mean, it's cheap and it's like a Blue Yeti Plus sort of thing. They also have this
way
great
better
audio.
than Blue Yeti.
Yeah, and they have this great audio mixing software, which is I think the secret sauce that makes the mic really good.
Yes.
You can like you just have a lot more options. I've been watching video reviews of this. I haven't seen the 368 review, but I will go check that out.
We got to get you one.
Yeah, I mean, send me one, bro. I'll take a look.
That face. What was that face? Just send me one. I'll take a look.
I'll take a look. I don't know. It would be fun to test. Anyway, wow, that's a lot of news. I think we did. I think we did all the news.
We went through everything. Shout out to our intern Jesse for doing the research for tonight's topics. She just started and she's been grinding. Huh?
Read the winky face. You didn't read the script.
Oh, bro. I got it. Oh, here we go. I got it. Here's the winky face.
No, don't do that. Don't do it. She's an intern, please. Anyway, Jesse, thank you. I appreciate you and your hard work. But we're gonna throw to a break because we got to bring on Invade, bruh.
Yeah, bro, right? We got to bring him on. It's about time. How long are we talking? Oh, wow, 7:37. Yeah. That was longer than expected.
But before we go, are we doing the trailer?
The trailer for
us.
Zoom. We got the trailer ready?
You want to see some new content? Spam whatever in the chat. Spam some Gabe faces in the chat. If you want to see a trailer. If you don't, we can just throw it to a break. It'll be normal.
I think the trailer's coming. Nah, the trailer's coming.
Never mind. We got some Gabe faces.
Oh, is this the act? Okay, so this is the intro.
Welcome to Super Late.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What gamers come to talk
you
about?
Have to be all aim and no brain, or
all aim, no brain.
And I'm neither one of those two.
Moving on your brain, right? We have a lot of white guys on our show, don't we?
I mean, a lot of popular creators and partners are white.
Retired porn stars on Twitch, and they're great. They just stream video games, but like their audiences are huge.
I
think
and so far, I'm getting 2 audio feeds in my ear right now.
Yeah, me too. I kind of like it. The whole snack says this shit's hot, bro.
Let's go.
With me, Bijan Stevens, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everybody.
Wait, so it's done in my ear, but it's not done here. That was the part. That was because I'm looking at the actual stream. That was pretty lit. I mean, dude, I've seen that version like maybe twice. And I made a few adjustments to it. I made a few notes to the editor.
Secret sauce, though.
The other Gabe, because I was watching, I was like, you should probably just like move this part, like right here, and that's it. And it was great. I mean, that's pretty much our entire first like 2 months and some change of like content we've done on Super Late, which is pretty great. I mean, if we had the in-person experience, if we weren't in quarantine, it would be way crazier. But
yeah, honestly, it would be tight. But
can't wait till this is over. All right, so let's toss to a break, and then we'll bring on Invade. We got Invade. He's been streaming since he was 17. He's one of the biggest Mixer partners of all time. He's had over 238,000 followers, as well as over 3 million views on Mixer. He also has 21.4K subs on YouTube and over 1 million views with just 79 videos. I like him a lot because he's a Lakers fan. We both love Brown. We were talking earlier, but let's bring it on. Invade, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, y'all? What's good?
Yo, how'd I do that intro though? You like that?
Hey, you killed it. That was beautiful. Man.
My record stands. Real quick though, I just want to bring this up because Kenzie, who graciously donated 10 subs, said that I heard that 10 subs and we get a toss a coin to your witch on the ukulele. Bijan, you gotta at least do a little diddle on the ukulele.
Knock it out.
Maybe the end of the show.
And the show? Okay.
I'll be strumming back here because I gotta get the chords back in my brain, bro.
Okay, I understand.
Also, this offer only stands for my channel when I'm playing The Witcher 3. What do you do? Like, come on. Anyway, Invade, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure, man.
So let's kick it off right now with the first question, Invade. What got you into content creation? Because you've been doing this since you were like 17, man. You've been in for a while.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. My whole family's goofy. Like we're super super goofy, and so since we've been like that, I was like, I gotta find a way to showcase who I am in the
Mhm.
world. And so that's really how I got into it. I didn't really think it was gonna be streaming. I always thought it was gonna be YouTube and just making
Okay.
videos and just dropping it that way. But streaming just kind of fell into my lap, and it was like, all right, let's go with it. So that's kind of how I got into it.
Was so you started with YouTube and then streaming, or streaming came up like before then? Which one took over first for you?
So I did both, honestly, but YouTube was first. I was, as you guys know, I'm big into basketball, so I was playing
Yeah.
2K heavy, heavy, heavy. Doing YouTube videos there. And then I was like, you know what, let's go to Twitch and mess around on Twitch there. And so I started doing both. And then obviously you guys know the story about Mixer and everything, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah.
Were you doing anything else while you were working as being a creator? Because 17 is pretty young age to start doing all this. You know, you got to be doing something else too.
Yeah, yeah. I was hooping a lot. Like I was full time like
Hoop
big boy
dreams.
hooping. Yeah, hoop dreams, man. Every kid has a dream of going to NBA when you first grow up.
Love
So
it.
I was hooping big time. But after I graduated, that's when I really started taking content creating seriously. So I started working a full time job after I graduated. I think I did. Actually, I dropped out of college. I went to a college for a semester and then dropped out of college. Did full time work and was streaming at the same time while doing YouTube videos. So.
Oh, what was the reason you dropped out of college? Was it just not you weren't feeling it?
No, it wasn't me. And you know what's crazy though? I was in high school and I for some reason I was like, you know what? When I go to college, all of a sudden I'm gonna want to start doing homework and stuff. It never happened. Don't know why I thought that was gonna be the case. So obviously my parents were pretty ticked. They were pretty ticked that they wasted money on me to, go to college. But yeah, I did that for a semester and then left and went content creating. So
So speaking of your parents, since you went ahead and like you dropped out of college, etc., what was that conversation like with your parents? Like, yo, I'm gonna go be a full-time content creator now.
yeah, it was tough because a lot of like they don't understand like the full blast of how content creating and media and all that type of stuff has changed like lives dramatically now.
Yeah.
So when I initially told her, hey, I'm gonna start doing content creating and playing games for a living because that's what they think, playing games for a living. She was like, "No, you're not. You're gonna go get a full-time job. You're gonna be a business person, and that's what you're gonna do." So I did go get a full-time job, but on the off end, I was still working on content creating to try to show her, hey, this is what I can do. And now she understands it. So,
Damn. What do they think of it right now? What you've been doing?
oh man, she pushes me all. She's like, if I ever tell her like, yo, I don't know if I could do this, mom. She's like, yeah, you showed me you can do it way back then. So don't quit now. Continue. So yeah, she's probably one of my biggest supporters. Yeah, she's tough.
What was your first hit? Like what was the first like video or piece of content that made you like realize that this could be a career?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I was struggling hard on Twitch. It's a funny story. I was struggling very, very hard on Twitch. I think most people are when you first start off. And it's so funny because if you guys remember the Xbox, how the Connect was like a thing that was like thrown into it.
Yeah.
And so they used to have this thing, you'd be like Xbox broadcast and it'd pop up. So one day I get this text message from one of my best friends. His name is Cole. Text me, he's like, yo, go play 2K. And I'm like, I don't feel like sitting down in the setup. I don't feel like doing anything. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do, a broadcast or whatever. So I'm literally sitting down and I say Xbox broadcast and it pops up Mixer, or at the time it was Beam. I had no idea what it was, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna just stream on this platform. So I texted a couple of friends. I'm like, I'm gonna stream on this platform. First day I had 25 viewers, which back then was like the equivalent of like 1,000 viewers on Beam because there was like nobody on it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
second day I had like 65. And I was like, yo, we might be on to something here. And so then I just switched over to Beam, which became Mixer, and I just stuck with it there. So it was a complete accident that I popped off on Beam. It was complete accident, like divine intervention. I don't know.
There was no other platform you had been playing with at the time besides maybe YouTube that would have been like.
Exactly. Yep.
That's pretty crazy. And then you've been on. So since you said Beam, you mixed my whole shit up. You've been on Mixer since the beginning for about 3 years now, right?
Yeah, man.
The entire run.
Yeah,
what
man,
was-
we were there from the beginning.
What were some of the highs and lows of being on Mixer?
Highs, I probably experienced some of the craziest things that I've ever experienced in my life. I was in a commercial. I got to fly to Toronto. It was the first time that I traveled out of
What
the
commercial
US.
was it?
It was a Mixer commercial, which was weird because they didn't show it anywhere. Go figure.
Yo, why is this
Yeah.
the story everybody says? Yeah.
Man, I was on there. You guys had Coven, Brittany. Y'all had all of them on there on the show. Coven and Brittany were there when we filmed that commercial, but they didn't show it anywhere. But yeah, they flew us all out. Probably spent thousands and thousands of dollars to film it. They didn't show it anywhere except on the website of Mixer, which is pointless considering people are already watching Mixer. So why would you show it there? But yeah, they did that. And then on top of that, I got to go to E3. That was an all paid expense there for E3 to do basically a sitting service there. I just sat there and talked to people.
Was that your first E3?
Yeah, that was my very first E3 there.
How did
which
that
was
feel?
it was wild because back then, E3 is way open now.
Yeah.
From what it used to be. So it was like super exclusive. I saw a lot of people that I never thought I would see. Didn't really talk to them because I was starstruck. But yeah, it was dope. It was a dope experience. I got to experience a lot of things through Mixer that kind of set me up for where I am today. Kind of like kindergarten, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of like you being at that E3 and like you're getting starstruck. What was the craziest celeb or starstruck moment you had there? Like someone you saw, you're like, oh, what the hell? They're here at E3?
Yeah. Mine for me is I was walking down. I saw Soulja Boy there. I was first time I'd ever seen Soulja Boy. I didn't know why he was there, but yeah, I was walking down. I saw Soulja Boy there. Now, being me, because I wanted to scream Soulja Boy, tell him I didn't do it.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, that was one of the big moments that I saw there. And there was a couple NBA players that were there too. I think Rick Fox was there too. There was a couple of people there that was just like, whoa, LA Lakers fans. So
Yeah,
Lakers boys.
Let's talk before we get into basketball because I know you're gonna nerd out about this. And I'm gonna be like, what's that? Let's talk about Mixer.
Yeah.
And so I'm really curious about your decision to move from Mixer to Facebook. So what was that like, and how'd you decide there?
It was mind-boggling. And y'all spoke about this earlier. The reason why it was mind-boggling is because usually when you switch platforms, you're giving your community has a chance to say either I'm going to come watch you or I'm not going to come watch you. I'm going to stay on this certain platform because of platform loyalty. But that wasn't the case anymore because Mixer was gone. So your viewers really had no choice but to either go over to Twitch, which is what most of them did, was go over to Twitch, or go to YouTube gaming. But most of them went to Twitch. So it really wasn't a big like, oh my God moment of where do I go, or if my viewers are going to come and watch me. Most of them did. But choosing between Facebook, that's where you do have that actual switch of like, yo, are my viewers going to come over to watch me on Facebook, or are they going to come over and stay on Twitch, that type of thing. So it was like a platform loyalty switch from Mixer to Twitch. And then I'm going through the same mindset of like, okay, dang, can I get them to come over to Facebook? Can I not? And that part was tough. But honestly, the switch, it just made sense in my head, especially with, you guys talked about this earlier with Ninja as well. Having financial stability was huge. And so being one of the biggest content creators on Mixer, obviously I got different contract than other people got. And having the ability to freely content create without having to worry about, yo, am I gonna get a donation here or am I gonna get subs here?
Yeah,
was huge in that. And so y'all talked about it earlier with the 30 million, or what you take 60 million. 30 million and having the ability to freely content create is raps. Like that's it. Like I'm taking that and running with it. And that's one of the reasons why I chose Facebook, like without a doubt.
It's crazy. Today I saw you made a post recently, or maybe it was yesterday. It was about one of your most recent Facebook streams. I'm about to pull it up right now. I screenshot it. And you had, here it is. You had over 135,000 viewers.
Yeah.
You had almost 1,000 hours watched. Your peak concurrents were 966, and you had 653 comments and 12 shares. Yo, Facebook, how is it feeling streaming on there right now? Because a lot of people, they doubt the platform and shit on it all the time.
It's wild. It's funny because I had got on today, and it's just crazy how things happen. I had got on today and I was sitting around like 20, 25 people. And I got up and I took a break and I went in, and my girlfriend lives with me. I got in and I was like, yo, babe, I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know how I feel about this, because this is just streamers conversations. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I can grow. We literally come back and then my numbers start skyrocketing. I don't know what was going on. I was like, did I get hosted? What's going on? Whatever. They just started going up. And I don't know what it was, but it is definitely a journey. I'll tell you that, because it's nothing like YouTube. It's nothing like Twitch. It's not even anything like Mixer. The way that they run their things and the way that they do their studio, their creative studio and everything is a totally different thing. So it's like learning a whole brand new, language is what it feels like I'm learning. So that part of it is tough, but the viewers over there are dope, man. They're real cool. They talk, they respond to you. Real cool.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, because those people who would be talking on Facebook, since they're most likely not having a secondary Facebook page to hide their identity, they're being like their real self, because it's like, yo, my name is out.
Yeah, there's no trolling.
There's no trolling.
Yeah.
I'm also curious, like, so those people, were a lot of them your audience, or was it like new people? Or, like, do you know what happened yet, or is it still?
I still have no idea. Literally, after I got off the stream, I texted my partner manager. I was like, what the freak is this? Like, because I haven't seen this before. And so he hasn't gotten back to me yet. But a couple of those were my viewers. I was getting a lot of followers today. a lot of people are like saying, yo, hey, yo, I didn't even know this game was even like still popular. Like, what's good, man? Good to see you. Like all this other type of stuff. Welcome to Facebook. So I got a lot of like positive reinforcement, for lack of better words, today from the viewers that were here today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah.
Has the conversion rate? Well, this was your first day streaming on Facebook.
Nah, this has been roughly 3-4 days now that I've been streaming on
3-4
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's
Wow,
been the
that's
conversion of your? Yeah, well, how's the conversion been from your Mixer viewers that you had before to Facebook? Has it been like a good amount of them have come and hung out with you?
I would say roughly 15 to 20% of my natural normal audience came over to hang out. Everybody else wants to hang out still on Twitch. So. Yeah.
Okay. Which is still good. I mean, like the whole thing about getting found on platforms is just having a group of people who will stick with you.
Exactly.
And that puts you in the right places. Bijan has a great theory on this when it comes with porn stars on Twitch.
And I've said this so many times before, but it's anywhere you get influence online, it follows you, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. Like it's like if you're a porn star and you have a bunch of horny dudes, like some segment of that audience is just a bunch of dope people, and like they'll just follow you around, and like the numbers open doors, right? Like,
that's true though. That's literally the truth of the matter. Yeah. Numbers open doors. Yeah.
Speaking of, since you've been streaming for about 4 days and it's not really like I guess a big enough time for you to see all the things you want from the platform. Yeah, are there anything right now you think Facebook should be adding to their platforms that other platforms have?
Man, I think the way that their website looks is, for lack of better words, it's rough, man. It is rough. I didn't, for the longest, I didn't even know how to like go to the gaming side of it until I sat down and talked with them. They're like, oh, this is how you do it. This is how you do it, right? So I would love for them to see them, since they just bought Mixer. Basically, why don't you just take the way that Mixer looked and shift it over to your Facebook gaming page? You know,
did they buy Mixer, or was it just like a merger?
No, it was a strategic partnership, which is unclear what that means.
I don't know what that means either. To me, it sounds like you bought it. I don't know. But personally, I would love to see them kind of look into some of the ways to change how their creativity of their page looks, because right now it is a whirlwind of things going on. So
it's hurt.
It is tough. It's tough. Yeah.
I'm curious. Like, so are they listening to the streamers that have come over? Like, I'm really curious. Like, like it seems like a lot of like something that was clear by the end of Mixer was that Mixer wasn't really taking any direction from its partners. Like, do you feel like Facebook is listening?
I mean, for me, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to Facebook before now. So when I even had my meeting with them, that was one of the first things I asked, because that was one of the things that were lacking with Mixer, was like, hey, when you guys are getting suggestions, are you guys actually looking to implement some things? And all I can tell you, because a lot of that stuff is NDA, is that within the next 6 months, expect a lot of change on Facebook that I think is gonna shock the world in a good way. So we'll see.
Have you seen any of your old Mixer friends from Mixer? I'm like, what was I about to say? I didn't know I was going to frame that. Have you seen any of them go to Facebook? Have most of the Mixer partners move over to Facebook?
So there's a couple. I don't know if you guys know Queen Eliminator. She went over to Facebook. She's been killing it, man. She's doing phenomenal over there. Scythe was somebody who was on Mixer for a while. He left way before and went to Facebook. And that's like pretty much all that I really know from like the top on and down that have gone there. Most people have decided to go the Twitch route, which is understandable. It's the safe way without taking chances. So I get it. Yeah.
Is there anything right now on the content side you think is missing from Facebook, or something that you want to bring that's different to the gaming side of it? Because I mean,
variety.
Yeah, variety.
Without a doubt, variety. Okay. I mean, it kind of feels how it was on Mixer. And Mixer was kind of like how
Battle Royales only.
Yeah, Battle Royales only. And this is why I was super shocked today. I don't know if you guys have heard of the game called Smite. You guys ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was playing that today and I had 900 viewers, which is unheard of.
Dead game. That's a dead game, dude.
Exactly. And so I had 900 viewers watching that, which felt good, because it's like, yo, I can actually content create without having to play Call of Duty or Apex or something like that. So that felt good. But if they could find a way to get more variety and get more variety streamers, that'd be great, for real.
Nice.
I think I've cleared through my question.
Yeah, what I want to hear. So I do have a question, and what I want to hear is like, what can you give me a pitch for Facebook gaming? Like right now, like, why
on the top of my head.
That's good.
Off the dome. Oh,
off
shoot.
The top. Come on
off
now.
The top. Okay, pitch for Facebook gaming. Dang. All right. Facebook gaming.
Wow. No, that's the pitch. That's the pitch.
That's tough. That's tough. No, honestly, I don't know if I could right off the top, because I'm still learning so much about it that I honestly don't know if I could.
Don't worry
Oh
about it. It's
yeah,
been 4 days.
Yeah. Give me. Next time you guys have me on, yo, hit me with
Yeah,
that.
next
That's
time when you
tough.
come back,
Yeah. When I come back, hit me with it then. Yo, that's tough.
we'll check in. We'll check in.
Yeah.
Yeah, matter of fact, here's another one to build off recently when you said because you got a special contract, and we're not going to ask you about the specific contract, because of course,
Right.
Wait, but I do want
if-
to ask. Wait. But do you have like the disguised toast thing where you can like do stuff on other
There you go.
platforms?
Yeah. No, non-exclusive.
Nice.
So what I was going to ask, if you would have been offered the $2,500 signing bonus, which I think most like regular level partners got, would you still gone to Facebook, or would you have went to Twitch?
I think with it being a non-exclusive clause, I tell everybody you need to at least give Facebook a shot, because that's $2,500, and who's gonna pass up $2,500?
Yeah.
Unless you're weird.
Point.
Because I'm not passing up $2,500. But
And
then
it was
again,
only
I'm
like 90 days, right?
yeah, it's just 90 days, and from what I heard, it was like you only have to stream like 20 hours a month, that's light
What?
work for streamers. Yeah,
Dude,
like
that's
20
like-
hours a month for 3 months. That's not bad. Like that's a free 2,500. That's what I heard.
Bro, that's 5 hours a week.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. So
Streams a week. Yeah.
yeah, seriously. So from there, yeah, I would have given it a shot. I don't know if I would have stayed with it, but I definitely would have given it a shot. Now streaming for the past 4 days, like I haven't had any issues. I've actually heard viewers say that the quality is way better than any other streamer they've seen before. So
Really?
that's good. But yeah, I would have given it a shot for sure. I mean, why not?
I also have a question about building audience. Like, so you're in like a whole new group of people now, right? Like this is like, it's a different pond. You have some of the same fish around you, but like, what's that like? What does it feel like right now?
It feels like I'm back at square one again, honestly. The only difference is now I know what I'm going for and what I'm looking for, because I've been doing this for so long. Whereas like day one, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play Fortnite and play this nonstop and get all the kids to watch me, and then my numbers are gonna skyrocket, not knowing as soon as I switch games, I'm gonna have 2 people watching because they don't want to watch. So for me now, it's like I know what I want to do, so I'm okay with, you know, starting off at a smaller base, because I'm gonna have a true base of people that are watching me for me versus watching me for the game. And that's where a lot of the creators mess up, is they're stuck playing a game they don't even want to play anymore, but they have to keep their viewers, which you're content creating at a huge disadvantage. So
So speaking about like that, since you are going to be building, not saying you're building a new audience from scratch, but you are going to be building an audience again. What has been some of the hardest milestones for you to achieve in your career? I know like recently you said you want to get that 100K YouTube button. That's one of your big goals. That silver plaque.
That one is no joke. Because it requires, it's literally all the work that you do. It's just literally you. And that part is hard because you're always doing something else with streaming, and then making sure you're doing your social media, and then editing. I do all that stuff on my own. So finding the time to do all that without tiring yourself and burning yourself out is very tough. But I think my hardest one that I ever hit for sure was that first 100K on Mixer. That was wild, because I think I did it within a year, but to hit it and just have it was like, yo, like, and I was the first, you know, no offense, but I was the first Black creator to do it too, which felt like, yo, I made my name be something in the space, which was important to me. So I really cherished that one. I grinded for that one. That was hours and hours and hours to get that. So
You have an idea of hours? You have an idea?
Oh man. It's got to be at least over 3-4K hours without a doubt. Because that's when like Fortnite was booming too, so everybody was playing it nonstop. So yeah, that's a lot of hours. My girlfriend hated me at that moment for sure.
Still like Fortnite?
Yeah, no, not anymore. Godly, that game drives me crazy. I cannot play that game. I don't know how we played it as much as we did. Maybe it's just because it was like just new or whatever. But I used to play that game like 13-14 hours a day, and like literally want to get off the stream and then get right back on and play it again. Like I didn't want to go to sleep. And now it's like I get on for 30 minutes and I'm like, what are we, season 78? Like can we go somewhere else? Like it's gotta be something else. So yeah, I don't really play it much.
I have another question for you about like, so what advice would you give like younger creators who want to maybe do the same thing and who are starting from square one?
Yeah,
like on whatever site, you know?
Yeah, any site, honestly, because I think the same thing applies to most sites that you go on anyway. Number one is do not worry about your viewer count. I know that is hard and it's easier said than done. Oh my God, yes, hide it if you can. You can find a way to hide it. But the way that I like to explain this for people is like content creating literally is you playing a game, except now you just put your face in front of it. And that's literally it. So the same fun that you had when you weren't with a camera and you're playing games with your friends, laughing and all that type of stuff, all you're doing is now showing that in front of people. Doesn't mean you're going to get people to watch it, but you're showing that in front of people. So don't let your viewers, because you didn't have viewers when you weren't playing it, nobody else. Don't let that be the reason why your content goes down. Be yourself and enunciate whatever you're feeling. If you're instead of sticking in your head, this game is trash, say this game is trash, and let your audience feel that that this game is trash. You know, like like that type of stuff. That's literally what it is. You're literally showing them your feelings and how you feel, and that's how they get a chance to know who you are as a person. That's how they get a chance to really vibe with you and be like, you know what, I agree. This game is trash. I like this guy. You know, like that type of thing. So that would be my biggest advice. Just make sure that you're not focused on your views because it's not all that. That is not everything. And even if it's one person, you gotta think time is the one thing you cannot get back. So if somebody's giving you your time, their time, like that's important, bro. Like that's like a biggest praise somebody can give you. Time. Like that's tough. You really think about it. So yeah.
Stream right now. Damn, we're already on streaming right now.
Right.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's grind.
Question for you,
Gabe.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say Gabe has questions. Gabe has specific questions.
Oh,
hit me with him.
We're looking at.
Oh no!
Yes,
Before that, I wanted to ask what games are trash right now.
Oh man, to me, Apex. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate Apex so much. I hate it. I hate that game.
Cancel this man. Cancel this man. Yo,
I can't deal, bro. I get on that game. I put 40 bullets into somebody, and he looks at me, and then pops it back, and it drives me crazy. I can't deal, bro. I can't deal. Can't. And in 2K right now, 2K is terrible right now.
2K is terrible.
Yes.
So thank you, because now you set up the questions.
Yes.
That's what I'm
2K
talking
right
about.
now.
All right. 2K21.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be $70 if you get it on next gen.
Yes,
How do
sir.
you feel about that?
I'm very heated. Here's the reason why I'm heated. Okay, those of you who are 2K heads, if you've ever played 2K, 2K is a very smart company when it comes to how they make their money. They ask you to buy the game, which is $60. Then they tell you you need to make a character, but if you want to be good to go compete against everybody else, they want you to spend another $60 so that you can upgrade your character right off the bat. Now, here's the issue. It almost feels like it's pay to win, but it's not pay to win because what they'll say is, well, you can sit and grind 100 hours or 200 hours to get your character to 85 overall, not 99, 85 overall, and then play from there. But that takes forever while other people are kicking your butt because they already just spent money to, get their attributes up so they can shoot consistent threes or dunk on you and stuff like that. Now they're raising the price another $10, which means in order for you to even start off good at the game, you're spending at the very least $110 or $130, which is crazy to think about. Crazy.
You think the games are getting too expensive now?
It's depending on. I think it depends on what game it is. Like for instance, if Madden were to come out every year like it does, I don't think you should be charging $70 every year because what's going to change next year from year? I mean, we've been complaining about that forever. Same with 2K. What is changing drastically that makes you say, okay, now let's add an extra $10 to the,
I think the argument is maybe about like the hours like developers and such put in, right? Like it's like these games are now costing much more time to make, which means
they
have to pass on
though?
that.
But the tools are better.
I don't know.
That's why I said it's depending on what game it is. For instance, a game like Cyberpunk, if it's Cyberpunk, okay, charge $70 for it. You spent a lot of time on it. I get it.
Here's
2K, you changed 10 animations. Okay, don't charge me another $70 for the game next year. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel. So that's me.
You up the graphics. It's the same moves regardless. It's the same
more
team.
Sweat was involved. I saw Zion last year. Like I'm good.
How do you feel about Real Sweat Simulator then in this game? Because these guys are profusely dripping.
Bro, I don't know how they do it. It seems like every year they add more sweat, and I don't know how they do it, but it's the best sweat they ever get every year. So I don't know how they pull it off. They're incredible at the sweat.
Like Bijan said, you don't think it looks kind of weird seeing that though?
It is kind of creepy when you think about it, because it seems like they just focus on their sweat dripping as these guys, and I don't want to see that as a guy personally. I just I'm good. I don't want to see that. That's not me.
How trash water looked in video games for how long? They must be like, we did it, guys. We did it. We
figured it out. Putting water on skin now.
Right.
Frontier.
So you got the yellow on. You got the purple in the back, right?
Yes,
you're a Lakers fan.
I am.
We got the NBA restart coming up.
We do.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, listen, I already knew LA was gonna win before the season went down. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that was happening. I was ready for the Clippers LA bash that was getting ready to happen in the Western Conference Finals. I was ready for it. And then COVID happened. But no, now that it's starting, man, I still think I got a lot of faith in LeBron. I got a lot of faith in Anthony Davis and all them. We got J.R. Smith, who's who can be streaky. I don't know if he's gonna be.
Oh,
what we
yo,
need
I
him
don't
to
know.
be.
I was so sus when they picked him up, bro. I was like, really?
Yeah. Oof, man, but we got Deion Waiters too, and apparently he can still hoop. So if he can still hoop, then we good because we can always take JR out. Y'all remember JR kind of messed up LeBron the last time they played together.
Y'all thought we were ahead.
Right, that the infamous. I thought we were ahead. So yeah, but no, I'm excited about LA. I think they still got it. I'm excited.
So the big question is then, in terms of, I think everybody always brings this up. It's always
I know what you're about to do, and I'm just like, all right, we're gonna do it.
LeBron versus Jordan. Who's the GOAT?
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to either LeBron or MJ. I'm gonna give it to Kobe.
This is why I fuck with you.
Yes, sir.
This big ass brain.
Yes, sir.
No,
Yes, sir.
I broke my headphones.
Yo, he broke his head. Yo, that's raps. Oh, yo. Hey, Corsair, send him a headset. He needs one. Yo, that's tough.
Yo, toss a coin to Gabe.
Wow.
That's some duct tape, bro. Oh wow. This is
Yo,
Folks.
man. That's a Kobe fan right there. That's a Kobe fan.
How you feel when you saw the cover?
Oh man, I was so excited. I think they could have done better, but he deserved a cover. I think they could have done better, like maybe get his actual picture. I wanted to see his daughter with him as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? It is what it is. I think they still did a good job with it as well, for sure.
You think they should come back on August 24th, 2024 with the Kobe Gianna cover?
How crazy would that be? Bro,
Amazing.
how crazy. It would get a lot more sales too. That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope.
So romantic.
Oh man.
Yo, Bijan, why don't you ask him about all the anime in the background right now? Because
I was spamming your face in chat. Hold on.
I'm dead.
Yo, okay. I see all your anime. I love
Yes,
that.
sir.
This is
Mhm.
so Gabe, one of Gabe's last question is what anime are you currently watching?
So to be clear, I just finished Dr. Stone, but the one that I've been watching like crazy, yo, Dr. Stone was really good. Oh, it was so good.
But
You gotta
that
finish it.
show, I know. I also have to finish Mob Psycho 100. I started
Ooh,
that the
I
other
haven't
day.
got into it. Is it dope?
It is dope. It's very, very good. Hey, what you been
Interesting.
watching?
I have just been okay. So recently, I know everybody for the most part thinks Boruto is shit. It's not really a good show. I don't know. He may have some different opinions, and he's definitely in the minority for this. I saw a recent clip on Boruto though on YouTube because YouTube just be throwing some weird curveballs sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was the arc where Boruto goes back in time with Sasuke, and he meets like young Naruto and Jiraiya and stuff. And it's this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so this scene, like, if you're a Naruto fan, if you watch Naruto, and if you see this will get you into Boruto. I think, just the nostalgia. Like Naruto just knows how to hit you in the heart, like when it comes to feels.
Mhm.
So Boruto's having a conversation with Naruto, and Naruto's asking him about his dad. So it's like they're talking about it, and Naruto's never had a family, right?
Yeah.
So there's like it creates like this intimacy, and he's like, oh yeah, my dad is like useless and da da da, and like Naruto starts laughing. He's like, yeah, he sounds like he's totally whack. This, that, and the third.
Wow.
And then it eventually gets wrapped up in a scene where Naruto does his like iconic hands behind his head, and he lays down into his bed, and he's just like, but despite all that, you don't hate your father, do you? And then Boruto looks at him, and he sees his head's turned to the side, and Naruto's probably crying because he's never had a family before, right? So he's asking somebody about their family, and Boruto just like, he looks at him, he smiles, he repeats the same pose, and then he just goes like, nah, I love my dad, and stuff like that. And it was like, I started crying, bro.
Oh man,
the
no.
water, dude, the waterworks. What's happening, bro? I was crying.
Wow.
Dude, it was
that-
like
yeah.
I don't think we ever actually got the answer to what you were watching.
Oh
No, it's all good, man. Currently, right now, I'm watching One Piece, man. I'm deep into One Piece. I'm like 400 and some episodes into it now. So my girlfriend again hates me for it, but yeah.
One Piece art.
Favorite One Piece one. Oh man, there's so many. The one that I'm on right now is I'm enjoying this one. I can't remember what is it. It's with this Caesar guy, the poisonous gas dude. What's this guy? Caesar or something like that.
I stopped watching recently up until they met the skeleton with the fro. That's when I stopped.
Oh, the dancing one, the one who sings all the time. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. That was a good one too.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the problem with mine is that I watched it dubbed all the way through, which I shouldn't have done. And so I know I shouldn't have done it, but once I start one way, then I have to watch it the entire way that way. And so, like, if I had watched it subbed, I would have been fine. But now I switched directly to subs, so I'm trying to get used to all the voices and stuff, which is driving me crazy.
Yo,
And then,
so go ahead. Go. Sorry, sir.
oh no, and
No,
then but my favorite one out of all of them is Soul Eater. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. I absolutely love Soul Eater. Like I can watch that 1,000 times over and over and over.
One of the best openings in anime ever, dude.
Oh man, it is, and they get better every season. They get better and better, man. Whew, such a good show. Such a good
He's
I
show.
gotta catch-
if he watches My Hero in sub or dub.
Oh God, no, you ask.
It's dubbed. You don't even have to ask. It's dubbed.
What?
It's dubbed.
What?
It's dubbed. I don't like reading. I dropped out of school. I don't like reading.
Bro, is it because you're in Texas and Funimation's in Texas? Like, what the hell is going on here? You
It's-
watch
it's-
that shit in dub?
It just sounds normal to me. I don't know why everybody's like, yo, in sub, it's so much more like emotion you can see from it.
Dubs.
Deku,
I-
bro, I'm pulling up a dub right. Bijan, keep going. I'm pulling them up right now. Nah, son, I can't stand by this.
Yeah, I can't either. I feel like I've been tricked or just I don't know, man. So-
dubbed is amazing.
I got a clip
Stand by
coming
that.
up. 1 second.
He's got to get through an ad. Gabe's getting through an ad, and then we got a clip.
That's crazy.
That? You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah,
Hear that voice?
Sounds like you're overthinking this whole inheriting thing.
it sounds like an ad. What is that?
Oh, that's literally him
That was
talking.
the dub.
That was
that
the
was the
dub.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Oh well.
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you, man. It sounds good to me. Maybe it is a Texas thing. I don't know.
Oh my
Man. Oh, I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Who would you like to raid?
Oh man. There's a friend of mine. I think there's a guy. He's playing Apex, and I really hate when he plays it, but he's committed to playing it. He is committed to playing it. His name is Zero Love Given. Giivn. I think he's a dope individual, man. And he's funny. He kind of gives off the same vibes that I give off. So yeah, if you guys like him, you'll like me. Yeah.
We're getting ready to raid him in a second. Oh wow, he is streaming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds
sorry,
like
we're
it.
about to raid. Hold on, I'm gonna cancel that raid command because I don't think we're done here yet.
All
Not
right.
yet. Almost.
Thank you. Yeah, because I gotta say some stuff, which is thank you so much for being here, Invade. This was really fucking fun. You have to come back on the show. You gotta.
Hey,
You gotta.
Anytime, man. Y'all let me know when.
Yeah, man. We'll just do an anime episode. We should.
Just watch an anime episode and just talk about all of our dreams.
I ain't watching no anime with you with this dub shit. Bro. It's not happening. Sorry. I'd rather like your chalk be scratched against the guy.
Oh my god, it's that. I'm gonna start watching it sub to see if there's really is a difference because I think
Bro,
y'all are just joshing me.
Here's the scene I'm gonna tell you to watch. Okay,
Okay.
in My Hero specifically.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the scene where Deku fights Muscular.
Yes.
Okay, watch it in dub,
Mhm.
and then
And
watch
watch
it
it
in
sub.
sub. And then
Okay.
I want you to come to me when my man is silly sitting there dying, and be like, he's calling for his mom. Like
And
I
then
want
see
you.
it. Okay.
I want you to hear that, and then we'll talk. I'll hit you up. We'll talk about it.
Big bet. Big bet. If it don't change my life, I'm coming for you.
Oh no, it's
That's-
if
Fair.
Hmm?
That's
Coming for
fair.
you.
Yeah. Come to Gabe. Go get him.
Hey, real quick,
Uh,
do you guys say Hunter Hunter or Hunter X Hunter?
I'd say Hunter x Hunter.
Interesting.
But I've seen that anime.
Is it Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, it's Hunter Hunter.
Well, Hunter x
Yeah.
Hunter is trash anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's one most overrated anime. I'm not gonna give it any respect about its name at all.
Well, I thank you so much for being here. This has been fun as hell. Y'all, I have some housekeeping to do before we go raid, which is catch us live next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on Twitch, 368 NYC. Wednesday, come by for GG's. Holly and Nars are going in on Final Fantasy VII. Sounds fun. Love that. And we have a new show on Monday, 368 Gaming Tech, hosted by Devin, aka C-Kid Tech, who reviews new gaming tech. I said tech like 4 times, but it sounds fun. Thank you all for tuning in. Please follow us on everywhere you care about and everywhere you don't. Invade, thank you again. Hold on. Everyone, come with
Also-
us for this fucking.
Also, Invade info for your streams and where you're at right now on YouTube and everything.
Yo, so youtube.com/invade NVAD3. That's my YouTube, Facebook, fb.gg/invade, and twitch.tv/soar invade, which we stream on there in the afternoons, Facebook in the morning. So yes, sir.
All right, beautiful. Oh, here it comes. He has to do the ukulele.
Oh, the ukulele. Let's go. Let's go.
Do I have to?
Yeah, you have to. You promised.
Toss a coin. Toss a coin.
Toss- Coin to your witcher, oh val. Wait, I can't even do this anymore. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Oh, anyway, that's it.
What?
That's
That's
all you
it? Oh my god. All right, to get the full version, you got to give us 20 subs. What the fuck is
gotta
this shit?
You gotta sub my channel, bro. You gotta do it on my.
Oh
Don't trust me.
God.
I don't get paid for that.
All right, let's raid. Let's raid him.
Raid again. Thank you so much. Catch y'all later. We out.
Thank you.